I don't think Celia's coming. I haven't heard from her at all since she said she's going to go to work.
Here she is.
There, who is? Bonnie, is it?
Bonnie.
Yeah. Hi.
She wouldn't miss it.
You are great. Good. I think we've got everybody in now. That who's going to come unless Celia surprises us and comes back. I did send her the email last night. I think this is it. So let's get going. I'm going to push you guys today because you're at a point where we can. Please turn to page 53. And I'm going to see if I can get you into the lineup so I can, how do this? Come on. Push you over. I wanted to see, oh, here it is. Okay, I won't see everybody all the time, but I'll see most of you on and off, right?
Okay.
So now I've got everybody. Okay, terrific. Let's turn to page 53. This is what you read last week, Cold. Did anybody look at it during the week?
Yes.
Good. Well, you know, the fact that you would not be reading the way you are if you hadn't been looking at your work during the week. Because what you did last week blew my mind. I mean, this is difficult. It's not even Hebrew, believe it or not, it's Aramaic. But it's really difficult to read. So let's do this. I'm going to skip around and just practice reading various prayers that you're familiar with. You know your letters. You know where your strengths are. You know where your weaknesses are. We've just got this week and next week, and then there will be another class. There will be a class. They'll be announced over the summer. There's an advanced beginner. There's an intermediate. You could probably skip to intermediate, to be honest. But there will be more classes, but they don't start again till the end of the summer. I'm not sure exactly when. Okay. I also want to remind you, I was asked to tell you about the convention, which is going to take place in July. She wasn't sure of the dates.
2023.
It's next July, Joan.
Next July.
Yeah.
It's not this July?
No, it's not this July.
Okay.
No.
Well, then I hope, well, I cannot make any more conventions. I'm tired. To be honest, I'm only traveling for family. But I'm sure it will be absolutely wonderful because I used to love going to national conventions.
They're fun.
Joan, are you teaching intermediate classes or are you teaching anything other than beginners or?
At this point, no, I don't know. In the fall, whatever she needs me, I'll go wherever she needs me.
So You're telling us not to do advanced beginners, but go right to intermediate?
I'm making that comment. I think you could. I have not seen the advanced beginners book, but the way you're reading, you could, you'll try it. If it's not right, you'll switch classes. That's all. You probably should go to advanced beginner. If you stay as a group, we can try anything. I'd take you on again in a heartbeat, and we can see. But let's see what the fall brings.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we have everybody's email? So is that okay if we get everyone's email?
Sure. Well, you've got them on the top of oh, you don't have them all, not the way I send them.
No.
Okay. Because the only ones I do are the Comcast.net because they don't go otherwise if I just click your name.
Okay.
All right.
That would help if we I love this class. I love everybody in it. And you all push me, especially Diane, especially yeah, and especially Teresa.
How about all of you?
All of you push me.
Are reading amazingly. Okay. I will next week I will type in everybody's email. How's that?
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
You will be able to get it. I had, as I said, I could, most of them, I was just putting your name in, and then everybody who was Comcast.net, it didn't go through. So I learned I had to type that one in, but because otherwise it came out double repeated and it just didn't work. Okay, Kaddish, one of the more difficult prayers.
Pardon me?
I said we're going to start reading Kaddish on page 53. This is what you read last week, Cold. At which point I just went nuts and called Julia immediately and said they're reading Kaddish. I can't believe it. So who's going to start?
Can I?
Bonnie, go. I see your hand.
Okay. Hold on. Yeet kadal. V'yit kadash. Shemay Rabbah. Baal Ma. Di Vara. Verute.
What's the first letter?
Oh, Cherute.
Good.
Vayim.
About.
Oh, wait. Vayam Lich. Melchute.
Again, that vowel. You gotta.
Malchute.
Good.
Bacha. Wait.
That's right.
Bacha ye. Who? No. Hoon.
Okay, now read the whole word.
Bachaye hoon. Bachaye hon.
Good.
Bachaye hon.
Good.
Uv yo me hon. Uv chaye. Dehal.
Again, that I'm not correcting your reading because that's but that remember whole whenever it's that chaf lamed, it's whole.
Dehol.
And there are a lot of prefixes.
Okay, Dehol. Bait. Yisrael. Ba'agala. Hold on. Ubitzman. Kariv. Amru. Amen.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Perfect.
That was amazing. Amazing. Let's read the line together and stay with me. Don't go ahead. Yahey.
Shama.
Shmei.
Rabba.
Mivarach.
Again. Right back.
Le'alam. Wow.
Let's try this word again. Al-May. Okay. Brave. Who's going to take this up? Who's brave?
I'll do it, Teresa.
Okay. I don't know who said that. Who said that?
Teresa.
Teresa, go.
Rock.
Right here, honey.
Yeah. Yeet bara. By yeet taba. By yeet ha ra.
R.
By har.
Ha. R.
Bayit ha ar bayit romam bayit nase bayit ha dar bayit Allah Allah bayit hala.
Glenn, finish the word.
Vayit ha lal.
Good.
Shemay kadush kid shah.
Kadud Shah.
Kadud shah.
It's usually pronounced Kadudusha. Don't ask me why. Okay, I want somebody else to pick it up. Who's brave? Hillary, go.
Baruch.
No.
No. Bar. Bareh. Barech.
It's the same root as Baruch, but it's a different vowel here. So,
Varei.
what's this? One drop.
E.
Yeah.
Barich.
Barich.
Barich. Hu. Leola.
It's the vowels.
La e la.
Good.
Vaela. Vaela.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Ela.
Right.
Mean. Call. Cole.
Good.
Beer. Chata. Vashirata. Who to shata.
All right, I'll read it.
Right.
When you get a long word like this, break it into syllables. Obviously, when you're in the synagogue, you can't, but
Right.
now you can. Tush.
Vehata.
Good.
Vane Hama.
Vowels.
Vane
Hey.
Vane Hamata. Da'amin Raha. Dami Rach.
What's the last letter?
Rach.
No.
Dami Da. Dan. Dami Dak. Dami Rach.
Stop. You're getting confused.
Yes.
Da'ami. What's this letter?
Rach.
Ra.
So
It's correct, but the final letter is
No.
a nun, right?
No. Daran.
Look.
Yeah.
Everybody. This is the final chaf. It has a top on it. The nun is essentially a straight line.
Dami Ran.
Da'ami ran.
Dami Aran.
Da'ami ran. Everybody.
Da'ami ran.
Amiran.
Okay, go.
Shut
Keep
that
going.
off.
All right, Hillary.
Baal Ma Vi Maru. Amen.
Okay, I am going to leave this. This is one of the more difficult prayers. And the best thing you can do, especially if there's no class at all over the summer, is keep practicing. Because you all have the basic letters. Go back to your lists of letters and vowels and see what's there and see where your weaknesses are. Because each one of you has different strengths and different weaknesses. And why is this not all coming up? I'm going to use my book. Quickly find where we want to go. Okay. So that's definitely one of the things you want to pay attention to would be the Kaddish. Yeah. We did the Shema. That's an important one. I am just looking for prayers, not phrases and not, okay, page 58. Has some important prayers. So let's skip to 58. Anybody recognize this? Just don't say anything. Try to read it to yourself and tell me if you recognize it.
Means, but
Who knows? You can shout out if you know what it is.
Greg Kulo.
What is it? No, you're not reading it. What is this prayer? Try to read it to yourself and see if you can tell me what this prayer is.
Well, it's via Hulu.
It's via Hulu. That's not the name of the prayer.
No.
That's just the first word. Vayivarech Elohim et Yom Hashvi. Vayikadesh Oto. I'm not singing it absolutely right, but anyway, Kivo Shabbat Mikol Malachto. Asher bara Elohim Ma'asot. It is the first paragraph of the Friday night Kiddush.
That's what I don't remember.
Vayachulu Hashemayim v'haaretz. God created the heaven and the earth and all that was in it.
Okay.
It is the first verse. All right. If this is not a prayer with which you're familiar, I am going to skip to one you do know. Because if you're not going to be using it, you're not going to remember. Oh, it's the next one on the prayer. The next one you should know from Shabbat morning. Okay. The Shamru, right. Okay, this is one we recognize. I want everybody to look at, don't say anything out loud. Try to read it for yourself, and then we'll read it out loud. Okay? You can look up when you got it. Look up so I can see that you got it. I can't see everybody, of course, but that's not the point. Who's got it? I've lost it. Who has it?
I do.
Who's I? Hillary.
I'm not saying anything. I know where it is in the book, and I know what service, and I know.
Okay, can you read it?
I know the first one.
Good.
No,
Stop. Anybody else know what it is, where it is in the service, and is able to read at least. Teresa, who else? Anybody else? Diane, do you recognize it?
Partial. Partially.
Okay.
Yeah.
What part do you recognize?
Partial. Vesharu at Shabbat. I guess it's a Friday night service.
Okay. I think it comes in the Friday. It also comes in the Shabbat morning service.
At the end.
Okay.
At the end, it's part of the repetition of the Amidah.
Amidah, okay.
And in our congregation, the second one they do rather briefly, but they always come back to the Shamru and sing it. Okay, who wants to read?
Karen.
Karen, yay! I can't see you, but that's wonderful. I'm going to go up and see if I can find you.
Vishamru B'nai Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot et HaShabbat l'doritan barit olam Beini uvein B'nai Yisrael O Ki Le'olam Ki
No.
Shabbat.
You missed a vowel. There's no but.
Shet.
Good.
Yamim Oso Adonai et Hashamayim et Haaretz Uvayom Hashvi'i Shabbat Vayim Vas Vanefesh
Ayina
Fash.
But interestingly, you said nefesh because that's the root. You're recognizing roots.
I recognized it, yeah.
That was amazing. That was totally, you're blowing my mind. I can't be, who wants, let's have one more person on this one. This is a prayer that you want to practice. It's on page 58. It's in your book. These are good, it's good practice to pick these up and try to read them. Who else wants to try this one? Rochelle, I haven't heard from you.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to excuse myself.
Okay.
For the moment, I'll be back.
Okay, no problem. Who else haven't I heard from? Diane, I don't think I've heard from you.
Okay, here we go. Vishamu Vane
Vishamru.
Ru.
Vishamru. Say it.
Vishamru Vaneya Israel at Hashabat.
Look at the vowels. Start again.
Et ha shabat.
Good.
La ashot et ha shabat. Load.
No. Read it by syllables.
La do ra
Vowel.
tam.
You got it once and then you changed it. It's the same vowel twice.
Ro tam.
Read the whole word, please.
La do tam.
No. Close but no cigar. Come on, look at it carefully. The first one, first of all, it's a shka, so it's li. What's the second syllable?
Wait, which word are we doing?
The one you were just reading, right here.
Okay. La.
No,
Do.
not la.
La.
Le.
Le. Okay. Le. Do.
No, it's a different letter. This is a different letter than this one. Le, do.
Ro tom.
Good. Now read the whole word.
La do ra tom.
Get your vowels right. Le, do.
Do tom.
Le, do, ro, tom.
The roton.
Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, keep going.
Barit olam. Bene. Bani. Uv on.
No,
Uean.
you've got a letter here. Ooh.
Uean.
I'm not hearing this letter at all.
V. It's a V.
It's a what?
Veon.
Uvein.
Uveon.
Not uvein, uvein. Remember, stop. This is for everybody. When a yud comes after a vowel like that with nothing under it, it's just an extension of the vowel. It makes the vowel longer. So, uvein.
Uvein. Bane. Ya Israel.
Read this word, it's a sight word.
Ya Israel.
Yeah, there's no ya. What's the word? Look at it. Don't say anything until you can read the word.
Ya Israel.
No, there's no ya. Look at the vowels. What's this vowel?
E.
And what's this vowel?
It's silent.
So you blend into it. So what is the word?
Yaish.
Not yaish. What's the vowel with the yud?
E. Israel.
So this is a sight word. What is it? It should be a sight word.
Ya Israel.
Not yaish. What's this word? This country we know and love.
I don't know. I don't know how to do it with the yud. Okay, I only know Israel. So
it's Yisrael.
Okay, Yisrael.
All right. The Hebrew for Israel is Yisrael.
Okay. Yes.
See that?
Yisrael.
Good. Do you see it now?
Yes. I have trouble with that yud. For some reason, I just have trouble with that yud. Well, you're just gonna have to be patient with me.
I will be as patient as
Israel.
No, it's not Ya'is. It's Yisrael. And this is a word I want every one of you to look at and know immediately without thinking about it. Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Go on.
Ot he la'olam.
Good. Keep going.
Ki sheshet yamem
Yeah.
mim ashe asheha.
It's not, first of all.
A sinha.
No. Stop. Stop.
It's a sin, right?
It's a sin, and the vowel is the same as the first one, and the hey is silent. At the end of a word, a hey is silent. So
Okay.
the word is
sin
asa. That's all.
Asa. Okay.
You see it?
Asa.
Do you see it?
Yes. Asa.
Good.
Adonai et hashamayim va'et haaretz uvayam
Over.
yam
No, vowel. Whole word. Uva. Not oo. Not oo. Uva.
Uva
I want to hear that yud. Not yaom. Just blend. When you've got these, listen, I see this is your hard point here.
Yes.
The yud, you say ya, yo, ya, ye, yay, whatever it is, you just go right into the vowel. So in this case, it's yom.
Yom.
You see it?
Yes.
This is what you're going to have to work on your own, but you're reading better than you ever have. So this is great.
Okay. Hashaviyam.
No.
No.
Not the yud is the lengthening of the vowel. When it comes when the yud does not have a vowel under it or next to it, it is a lengthening of the vowel before it. So it's hash, v, e. You don't pronounce the yud. You just lengthen the vowel.
Okay.
Okay, last two words.
Shavat. Ray.
Not ray. What's the first letter?
Vayinafish.
How? I was correct. Now read the word.
Okay.
Not ray. Look at the vowel.
Ray.
No, we decided it isn't a ray. You read it right the first time.
Is that a V or an R?
It's a vav.
Okay. Va-i-na-fash.
Good. Okay, I am going to beg you to study your vowels because that's what's throwing you. But that was.
I think it's that yud too.
Well, you've just got to realize if the yud has a vowel next to it or under it, you just say yo, ya, ye, whatever it is. If it comes without anything next to it, it's just the lengthening of the vowel.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
And all I can say is work on it. Okay. I want to move on. Here's a very important prayer. And I want to find it where we can read it. Now, this is just practice of stuff. Here it is. I'm not going to take all the phrases because you guys know, for the most part, know your letters, you know your vowels. They look at this, they even give you the music for it.
Mm-hmm.
If you read it beautifully, I'll play it on my keyboard.
Elenu.
Yeah. Yeah, Elenu. Where does this come in the service?
At the end.
At the end.
At the end. This is thank God it's almost over, right?
Yeah.
We look forward to this.
What?
We look forward to this prayer.
Exactly. Oh, absolutely we do. Especially the children. They look forward to it amazingly.
Everyone's putting away their talit and getting ready for Kiddush.
That's right. Everybody is taking off their talit at this point. That's exactly right. Other than the people on the bima, everybody's already getting the talit off. They're folding it. I do it. I'm the first one to admit it. And we know, here we go. We're getting ready for Kiddush and we're ready to go. Okay. So if you want to take off your talit, if you wear one, and you're getting ready for Kiddush, you've got to be able to sing this and read it. So let's start by reading it. And let's hear from, who hasn't read? Rochelle, up to reading now? Go.
I'll try. It's been a rough morning.
I know it has.
Okay. Aleinu l'shabbeach la'adon hakol.
I don't know if you read that or just knew it, but that was beautiful. I want you to all look at this word here, l'shabbeach. I don't think we covered this. When the chet comes at the end of a word with that ah vowel, only this vowel. Under it, it's ah. It looks like it should be ka.
Yeah.
But when it's at the end of a word, it's ah. Okay? It's an exception we have not addressed. Okay, keep going.
La tate. Gadola.
What's this vowel?
Gado.
No, it's not O. What's this vowel? Who remembers?
Gadula.
Okay.
Leotzate.
Leo. What's that vowel? Letter. The end.
Sorry.
No.
Lesoter.
It's a resh. It doesn't have the extension that the dollar would.
Lesoter, right. Bereshit. Shalom. Asanu. Kagoye. Haratzot. Below. Samanu. Kimosh. Kami.
Blend.
Bahot.
Yeah, but read the whole word and blend.
Kamish Bahot.
Good.
Adama.
Beautiful. How much of that were you reading and how much of that did you know?
I would say 50-50.
Okay.
I remember it from saying it so many times in transliteration, but the letters are coming and becoming recognizable so that I can pretty much almost do it on my own.
Good.
Not quite.
I think no, that's exactly, if these prayers are familiar and you've been reading the transliteration, of course you would, but you read that beautifully. You've just got every trick, and that was phenomenal. Hillary, how about you pick up?
I can't follow after Rochelle. She did too well.
No, I don't think I did, but thank you.
Oh, listen, you're all doing too well. You're scaring me.
Shalom, Sam, Hel, Kanu, Kenu,
Yeah.
Kaham, Ahem, Ugo,
not ooh.
Vigo, Ralenu, Kol.
Yes, you got it.
Hamonam, Va'ananu.
I'm not hearing this letter right here.
Va'ananu.
Va'anachnu.
Va'anachnu.
Yeah, va'anachnu. And we.
Kor.
Yes.
Kor. Yim. Umi. Umish. Taha. Vim. Umo. Umodim, Lifnei Malachi.
No. Read it. Don't.
Melachi.
It doesn't say Malachi. What does it say?
Melach.
Yes.
Malche.
Yeah.
Hamlachim. Hakadosh. Baruch Hu.
Okay, let's see how smart you really are. I'm going to get my keyboard. You don't have to listen to me. And I am going to get, all right, I'll use the book. I'll leave the words here for you, and I'll bring the book over to me. Wait here, I have no idea. There it is. All right. I am going to play the melody, and you are going to sing it. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, ready?
Yep.
I'm not hearing anybody.
Because it didn't sing.
Lenu.
Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol.
All right, let's start again. I'll go a little bit slower. Everybody try to stay with me. Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol.
Sheet.
I think we are up to Shalom.
Shamanu.
Pass my place.
Let's go to Sham. Third line from Shalom. Third line from the bottom.
Okay.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Kenu. Kahem.
Last line.
Natu Kori. Ishtachavim. Umojim. Lifnei Melech. Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Yeah, that's good. Now you're doing it by rote. But see, that is a sample of what you're going to have to keep up with in the synagogue, which is why you're going to practice all summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you pick up as advanced beginners or intermediate, wherever you go, some of you, I think, really could go to intermediate. But probably your best bet is to enroll in an advanced beginners class, unless we can keep you together. The best bet is to go into the advanced beginners class. And if it's too easy, say, hey, I want to move up. Okay, let's see what's next. I'm not going to, that's Banana Mar, let's see what we've got here. Oh, this is good. We have the whole prayer. There it is. Recognize this one? I don't know.
Adon.
This is the one with thank God we're there, right?
Yeah, that's like time to say goodbye.
Mm-hmm. This, of course, would be only in a Shacharit, a morning service. Generally, don't sing this in the evening, but every congregation is different. So, who's brave? Who haven't I told you? Hillary, Karen, you've read. Hillary's read. Diane's read. Rochelle, Bonnie.
I read. Okay.
They're only
I mean, I'm just going to say I don't go to services very often, and I was not taught Hebrew as a kid. I didn't get bat mitzvahed, so a lot of this is not rote at all for me. So I'm straight reading it and having trouble.
Well, let me first two things. Nobody gets bat mitzvah or bar mitzvah. Why am I saying that?
Because everyone at the age of
They
13 is
become.
considered.
No, because bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah is not a verb. It is a noun. And everybody makes that mistake, including people who are supposedly very literate. But you can all be very smart and say you become a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah. You went to a bar mitzvah service, then it can be an adjective, but it is never a verb. So you never get bat mitzvah. You become.
Yeah, so I did not become a bat mitzvah. Is that right?
Right. I guess
I didn't either.
Right. I mean, that's all right. But you're still.
I never even read a single Hebrew letter until this class, except the ones on the dreidel.
And you won money.
What are they? What are the ones on the dreidel?
Here.
What are the ones on the dreidel?
I know there's a shin, non-gimel, and
A
hey.
shin.
Non-gimel, hey, shin. Yeah. Is that on every dreidel? What do they stand for? What does non-gimel, hey, shin stand for?
Great miracle happened here.
Nice gadol haya sham. A great miracle happened there.
A great miracle happened there. So if you bet, hey,
but some are different. Some dreidels are different.
Once in Israel, right? The great miracle happened here.
Exactly. So it's yes gadol haya po, and it's a pay at the end instead of a shin. So if you look at a dreidel and it has a shin on it, you know it's a diaspora dreidel. But if it has a po on it, you know it was made in Israel.
Cool.
And I have way too many dreidels. I was a collector. When we downsized, it was painful how much I had to get rid of. But I have some that say po and some that say shin.
I'll have to look at my dreidels.
You have to look at your dreidels.
I collect it too.
Okay, but Bonnie, you're still going to read.
Okay, so I may not know that I know the tune just a little, but can I just say it?
Yes.
Oh, I want you to just say it. I want you to just say it.
Okay. All right. Adon Alam.
What's this spell?
Oh, Olam. Adon Alom. Alam. Sorry, Olam. Asher Malach. Baterem Kol.
Good.
Yitzir Nivra Le'et Naasha Naasa V'chei
No.
Chef
Blend.
So I forgot Cole Etze
How?
Atza
Azai.
Azai.
Okay.
Azai. Okay.
I'm sure we've had this. Wait, stop. I hope we've had this. Something you have to learn. When it's the a vowel followed by the yud. It's just a. If you say yeah, it's I, right? Yeah becomes I. So this is azai.
Okay, Azai. Melech. Shemo. Nikra. Ve'ahar. Ahar Ray. Kich Lot. Hakil. Hakol. Livaro.
No,
Libaro.
no, it's not a row. There's no
Livado.
good.
Yimloch. Nora.
Okay, excellent. I just want to review everybody. The Dalet looks like this. It extends over a little. The resh is smooth. You read it beautifully. That's just an important review point. Okay, keep going. I like this.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm having a good time.
Vahu. Haya. Vahu yaha.
You were right. Hoo-ha-ya. Don't change it.
Vahu. Ho ve. Vahu. Ye. Yeah.
It's a hey. So it's just ye.
Ye.
The hey
Yeah. Bati.
blend.
Batif.
Good.
Ara.
Wow. Bonnie, for somebody who wasn't doing it by rote, which many people would, that was amazing. That was
Thank you.
totally,
I'm trying.
you're doing brilliantly. I want you to know the email I sent to Julia. I called her last week the minute we finished, but I sent the email I sent today. I really mean it. You are reading, all of you, so amazingly. I don't know what the other classes are doing. When I asked her, she said, well, they all will be finished, but I don't think most of them will be finished, will be reading as fluently as you guys are. And if you practice over the summer, my God, you're going to be incredible. You go to synagogue, you're going to follow. You may not be able to read everything quickly, but you'll be able to follow it with your fingers.
I'm really looking forward to the next class, to getting better. I mean, this is
Well,
really enjoyable.
Well, the next class will be an advanced beginner or an intermediate. I'm going to mention to Julia that most of you can probably go to intermediate, but I have to see the material. I don't know for sure. I haven't seen what they use, but you're reading so well, all of you. It's just amazing. I'm just sitting here smiling and saying, yep, one more week, but then they'll be reading Torah, you know, but
After you speak to Julia and you find out what material is in either of the two courses, can you let us know and what your advice is for us?
I will. Yeah. Because the way you're reading, I'm not sure where you should go. I mean, it's amazing. I'm just sitting here flexing. It's incredible. Okay, I want to start over here, and I haven't picked on, who haven't I picked on lately? Karen. Oh, that's good. Now you're at the top of my page. That's good. Okay, go, Karen.
Hu echad ve'ein sheni lahamshil lo lahach bira beli reshit beli tachlit below ha'oz v'hamishra.
We'll keep going. This is too good to stop.
V'hu eli v'chai goali v'tzur Sadik, remember that's mine.
That's yours.
Chavli.
Lovely, yeah, okay.
The 8 Sarah. Vahu Niti.
No, that is a samach. It is
Nisi.
It looks like a tet,
Okay.
but it's a samach. Vahu nisi.
Vahu Nisi.
Nisi.
Nisi. Unos. Manos. Manos. Lee. Mana.
Good. Last letter.
Anat. Kosi. Yom. Ekra.
Wow. Okay, let's torture somebody else with the last two lines. Who are going to torture? Hillary, go for it.
Okay. Via,
There.
the, dar, the do, the yod,
I want to hear that letter here.
the yod, vayad, wait, vayado,
Good.
af, he, yod,
Akid is just.
akid, rohi,
Wow.
ruhi, vait,
I want to hear both syllables. The 8.
Ba'at, yes, yis, sham, va'ayi, ra, vayam, vayim, ruhi. I just got to get my tongue into it. So Veyati Adonai Li Valo Ye Yira.
Oh my God. Okay, we're going to sing. There are a lot of melodies, by the way. Any melody that's written in 4/4 time works for the Adon Olam. And sometimes they take holiday melodies and sometimes they take popular melodies. Right now I'm blanking, but some of the popular songs that I've seen it sung to are pretty amazing. But we're going to sing the traditional one right now. And I'm going to get the page. I'm leaving you the words. I'm going to get the book for me. $86, $60, $66. Okay. I've got the music. Put it up here. I've really got the music. Doesn't fall. Good. Whoops. Oh, this is a different melody that I thought. I don't know love. I don't think this is a melody you all know.
I know that one.
You know that one?
Yeah.
All right, go. What's next?
Below.
I've lost this here. Wait a minute, the below me, I gotta find it. I have to write. Beli Reshit. Beli Reshit. Are you with me?
No.
What line are you on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 line.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Beli Reshit.
Beli
Athlete.
Below.
That's a little bit rotated by S. Rosenbaum. Okay. You followed very well. I wasn't going that slowly, deliberately. Of course, in the synagogue, it would be even faster.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you followed this. you followed this. In a synagogue, it would be Adon. And I made it louder so you can hear it. Okay, let's see what else we have. I've got 5 minutes. God, where did the time go? These are things you can look at. The Psalms, Yismachu Hashemayim.
72.
72 you want?
Well, what is that? That's not prayer, is it? Kiva Lasat.
Or Zarua Latzadik.
Yeah.
Or Zarua Latzadik. Lev Shimcha. But that's not what that thing says. Oh, yeah, but here it is. Or Zarua Latzadik. Uyishrei Lev Simcha. Or Zarua Latzadik. Uyishrei Lev Simcha. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I don't know where it comes in the service. I know it is. Let's see what else we've got. Let's see if there's one more. Oh, this is one I love. Tzadik Katama Yitzrach Yitzrach. You know this one?
No.
Tzadik Katama Yitzrach. Oh, you don't. Okay. Mizmor La'ir Shir Yom HaShabbat. It's part of that prayer. Ah. Here's one.
Oh.
I'm going to read cold. I am on page 73 for when you go back. I am going to ask, who am I going to ask? Let's see. Rochelle, are you with us?
Halfway.
Halfway.
Not myself today.
I know.
Which prayer?
Right where I'm pointing.
What page?
73.
No, don't forget the book. Look at the screen.
Okay. Baruch et Adonai Barach.
Yeah. Someone else. Next line. Teresa.
Baruch Adonai Hambarak Le'olam Va'ed.
Was that by memory or you read it?
Both. That I know.
Okay, at least you're honest.
We studied it. This is Torah for the Torah lessons.
No, that's right. It's also this is part of every service. The Baruch Hu is part of every service.
Oh, the Baruch Hu, right?
It's a Baruch Hu. It's an important part of every service. You stand. You stand. The person reading bends at the waist, and technically, and then the congregation will say Baruch Hu Adonai Hambarak Le'olam Va'ed, and then that will be repeated.
Okay.
Ariv Haravim is the evening service.
I see where you go.
Yeah, that's when you know. This is another one. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisroel, Torah U'Mitzvot. I am going to ask you to go as far as page 74. See if you can read this paragraph at the bottom of 74. Ahavat Olam. I know. Practice it because I'm going to call on all of you. We're here today to read this paragraph. It's not that difficult. It's not nearly as difficult as the Kaddish that you read.
This is page 75, right?
It's page 74.
Oh, my book says 75.
Yeah.
And this Ahavat Olam,
That's on 75.
Yeah.
The bottom is 75.
But you know, maybe the PDF version is different. But if you're studying a book, it's page 75.
Right.
It is page
Studying
75.
the
You're
PDF,
right.
then you might be studying a different page.
For some reason on the screen it's coming up differently, but hey, I didn't do that. Yes, it's
But if
page
you're
76.
if you're using the book, then it's 75. If you're using the computer, then
It's 74.
Right.
But I encourage you to use the book because that's what you will be doing. I am looking for something to mark this. There it is. I encourage you to use the book because that's what you'll be doing. So I can say that we've gone through the whole book. Would I be lying? We've skipped some things, but you really are doing well. You're doing amazingly. And I'm going to call Julia and ask what the advanced beginner and the intermediates really do. Okay?
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to let you go.
Thank you.
You've done an amazing. You are doing. Oh, sorry about that. You hit the keyboard by mistake. Turn it off. Sorry.
Okay, I have to go to work. Thank you.
Thanks
Okay.
so much. Much
You're
love,
welcome.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thank
Bonnie,
you,
have
Joan.
a
Thanks,
wonderful
everyone.
trip.
Bonnie, have a terrific trip.
Hugs, Samaya.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Good
you.
luck.
Yeah.
Hugs,
Wait a minute.
Samaya.
Bonnie, you're doing
All
great.
right.
Bonnie's
Bye-bye.
away, and who's not going to be here?
I
next
won't
week?
be here next week.
I won't be here next week either.
Oh, wait, who's not going to be here? Bonnie and who?
Karen,
Karen.
Oh,
Oh, Bonnie and Karen are going to be out next week?
because we're getting ready to leave for Israel.
oh,
Yeah,
Karen,
and we'll be in
Oh.
Portugal
Yeah,
tomorrow.
You'll
Thanks
get
a
plenty of
Love
to
you
do
all.
there.
You all will be getting certificates of completion and then some, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Joan.
Thank you.
bye.
All right.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Sorry I was such a wet noodle today.
Look great.
That's okay. Feel better.
Okay.
Feel better.
Oh, okay, good. I will see you, the four of you next week. Have a good one.
Well, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you all.
Take care.
You too. Feel better.